Yo, what the freaking heck is going on, Girthy Gang? I'm Senate. We react to stuff, and we were recently told about a comedian that I have not yet heard of, Josh Wolf. Now, when I typed in Josh Wolf, this was the first one that came up, and it says, "My son ate my weed." So I got high hopes for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, make sure to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 40,000 subs, and check down in the description down below if you'd like to see the socials that I'm on outside of reactions. Let's get into it. This is "My son ate my weed."
I love the fact that weed is legal in California, and I love that it's recreational here. I will say the one thing I don't like that you can be 18 and get your medical license. I think it should be 21 across the board. Mostly because I have older kids, and I ran into one of my sons in my weed store.
That's got to be such an awkward encounter if you like don't know that your kids smoke and or your kids don't know that you smoke. Like that's just got to be wild.
Walked in and I go, "Hey man," and he goes, "Oh hey." I go, "What are you doing here?" He goes, "I think the same thing you're doing here, right?" And then he put his wallet away. I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Well, you're here. You're buying, right?" We didn't just leave your Little League game, man. You know what I mean? This isn't Baskin and Robbins. I'm not buying you 3 scoops of OG Kush, motherfucker. That's not
Oh, that's good.
Is he here?
So we did just leave your Little League game.
Is he here? He's not here? Okay. He's here. He's in the back. I gotta tell you a story he hates, okay? Okay. So, one night, I had my edibles in my drawer, and he stole one. Now, I will tell you, my wife said, "How do you know he stole one?" And I said, "You clearly don't do drugs." Yo, anybody who does Xanax knows exactly how many fucking bars are in that bottle at your house right now. Like, if you do drugs and someone moves something, you're like, "Who the fuck moved that? Who the fuck moved that?"
Just all paranoid.
So, he stole one of my Chiba Chews, okay? Now listen, he's used to like a 70 milligram quad dose. I eat the Deca dose, all right? So he doesn't know what the fuck he's getting into. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just go down. Maybe I'll just go down and see if he's high or if he's taking it yet. So I go down into his room. I open the door, and he's shirtless on his bed doing this.
I will say a real quick story of the worst. I can't do edibles. Anytime I have edibles, I freak out. But one time, it was at my community college. One of the girls in class was like real into making anything THC related. So she made pot brownies and brought them into class because, you know, that's what you do at community college. So she's like, "Do you guys want to try one?" I was like, I had never done it before. I was getting into the smoking, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'll have one. So I eat one, and I just had to start a class. So by the end of class, I still don't feel anything. And I'm like, hey, let alone it was a 50-minute class, so it wasn't like a ton of time for it to hit. So I'm like, hey, I don't feel anything. Let me get another one. She's like, no, it's cool. Like I made him fairly strong. Just go ahead and you'll be fine. You'll feel it soon. I was like, look, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it. I want to go, go big or go home. And so I eat a second one, and I get home, and I'm having this heart to heart with my mom and dad. And I remember they were sitting down on the couch, and I'm sitting there. I'm standing in the doorway of our rec room talking with them, and in the middle of the conversation, it's like they both hit me like a fucking freight train. And I'm sitting there, and I'm freaking out because like we're probably 30 minutes into this conversation, and I forgot everything that was said. And so that starts making me freak out even more. So I'm like, guys, I just don't feel good. I need to go lay down. So I'm like walking up the stairs in the house, taking my clothes off and just dropping the clothes off as I'm walking to my bedroom. So there was a strand of clothes all the way to my room. I lay down. I think it was like 3 or 4 p.m. I sleep until like 8 or 9. I wake up. I am higher than giraffe pussy. And like I just cannot. I don't know what the hell is going on. So I slept from I believe it was like 4 p.m. that day. I woke up at 9, freaked out. I was like, I'm going back to bed. And I slept until like 1 o'clock the next day. I woke up the next day and I was so out of it. But that is my story with edibles, because like this is, I feel like at one point I probably looked like his son.
I go, what are you doing, man? He goes, just trying to figure something out. And I go, what? He goes, oh, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't understand.
Oh my God, just high out of his mind.
I go, why don't you try me? And he was like, oh, okay, but it's gonna sound crazy. And I go, try me. And he goes, well, the first thing I need to know is, can you hear this?
Hear what? Oh.
I said, I cannot. He goes, well, then you can't help me. So his head's been down this whole time. And I go to him, I go, hey man, stop for a second. Stop and just talk to me. And you know when you're that high and you're doing something this weird, I mean, for all he knows, like he thinks he's saving the world just by doing it, you know what I mean? So I go, just stop for a second, man. He goes, uh-oh. He goes, I don't know if I should. It's gonna be fine. Okay. And he looks up just like this. Like Jack Nicholson had just been dumped in that vat of chemicals in Batman. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
And I go, how's it going? He goes, pretty good. And I said, what are you doing? He was like, you know, just hanging out. And I go, hey, did you steal one of my edibles? He goes, I don't know what that is. I go, an edible is food with weed in it. He goes, oh, that sounds delicious. He said, I'd like to try one of those.
The way he impersonates his kid is so perfect. Oh my God.
Someday. I'm like, I bet you would. You didn't steal one of my edibles? He goes, no, I know. I go, you didn't steal it? He goes, no, I didn't steal it. And then I look down his trash can, and the fucking wrapper is right there in the And I go, what's that? He goes, oh, I stole it. I stole your edible. I stole it. And he goes, I'm so glad you saw that wrapper. I'm so high, I can't fake it anymore.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's so dumb.
Oh, is that his son? No ways. This is okay. These two, I'm gonna watch this one, but the TJ Miller tears apart heckler, I gotta watch that one. So we'll definitely do a reaction to that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any more Josh Wolf stand-up stuff that you guys like, little skits or whatever, and I'll definitely add him to the list. He's super funny. I like him. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, drop the like, subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 40,000, and I'll see you guys on the next one.